Merry Christmas slash happy holidays to you guys. Today is the 25th of December, but it's also the 21st of December because, yeah, I'm recording this on the 21st, but 25th is Christmas, so whichever way you look at it, it doesn't matter. This is my 20th Christmas because, of course, I'm 20, and you obviously might have seen, you may have not seen, you may never ever see, you may have never even heard of it, but I did a 20th special of, yeah, a car review, which is my favourite car, the Subaru WR1, because I turned 20. So why not this? This is my 20th Christmas. So I thought I would show you my Subaru Shrine, if you're wondering why I'm doing this specifically. Now I will admit, there is one imposter here. Go away! Go away! I'm sorry you had to see that.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
But anyway, there are more items here than a boy could have girlfriends in their life. More items here than a girl could have boyfriends in their life. More items here than the entire population of the earth. More items here than that tree has with leaves on it, and it's bloody winter and there's still leaves on it. And actually, more items here than the bones I've broken, which is actually true. I've never broken a bone, and I hope to never break a bone. And more items here than
2,000 years later.
Okay, I will admit you probably nodded off then, so I'll quit. But anyway, let's get right into the shrine. And don't forget, this code will be a link in the description below, and there will also be a link in the pinned comment. If it's been more than 7 days, please do use the latest video, as that's the one with the latest link, and that's the one that will be working because they only last 7 days. But anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so after my amazing intro with amazing music, let's start off with this here. Now I would admit, I've got a flashlight on and a ring light, so if it's reflection I do apologise, but my room has the amount of brightness in it as, well, the same amount of brightness as it does when the curtains are shut at night time. So basically it's ineffective. But anyway, this is a remote control car. It's got humongous rear wheels and it's got tiny front wheels, but the wheels do this, which was shown on Top Gear once, and basically it had a humongous aerial, but we cut it off for safety reasons after I lost the remote, so goodbye to that. Next thing is this little Hot Wheels car of the hatch version. Now I went to the island of Kos many moons ago, and at the airport I spotted this, and I noticed it was a Subaru, so I asked my mum, can I have it? She said yes, and it's here. Now, does that roll off? No, it doesn't. There are 3 books. There's this one, which says Impreza on it, or as British people say like me, Impreza. But anyway, it talks about, well, as you probably guessed, Subarus. The next one is actually got a blank front and back, which doesn't make a good cover. You know the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, you can't really judge it by its cover, it ain't got a bloody cover. But it is written by David Williams, not to be confused with the humongous hunk David Williams, whatever his name is, not to be confused by that. But again, bunch of Subaru stuff in it. Yep, I always use this to look at the pictures really. I'm not really a book person. And lastly is this one, the complete story. So hopefully in a few years when I'm famous, it will say the name Galani, the complete story, and a picture of me there. And then written by whoever I want it to be written by, maybe myself. But again, it just tells stuff about Subaru, and it actually gives like history of the road cars. I don't even know if my favourite one, W1's in here, but never mind. Now this is a little funny item. Basically, there's this pub somewhere, and basically they used to have like tents in the car park, and they'd get leather and print letters and whatever you want on the leather, really. And basically when I was a little kid, I got one with Subaru on it, and then I had one that had my name on it, and one that said something else. But obviously being a kid, it fit me then, but it doesn't fit me now. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, my wrist hasn't grown that much from when I was a kid. Yeah, it shows how skinny I really am. But I'll sort all of that out later. Now let's start with the imposter. I said go away. Again, I'm sorry. So this is an Evo. Now of course you're either an Evo fan or you're a Subaru fan. You're never both. Now to be honest with you, I don't hate the Evo, I'm not one to hate them. But I do prefer the Subaru by a million miles. More miles to the moon and back even. But anyway, as I was saying, as I suddenly remembered, when I was in the first year of college, I did media, and one of the things was creating your own film posters, a landscape and a portrait one. You couldn't use any internet things, you had to use whatever Photoshop would give you and pictures yourself that you took. So what I decided to do was a Subaru story, go figure. So that also explains these two, but I'll get to it in just 1 second. So obviously Mitsubishi is part of Subaru's history, and Subaru is part of Mitsubishi's history. So I took a picture of this and I cropped it, erased the background on it, and so that was one thing. And then for this one, which is a rallying Subaru, I did the exact same thing, erased the background and put a picture in. And then I also got this. Now before we started this, or the main reason of this, it is missing a wing. Now this is an STI version, not to be confused with, but dirty minded people. Yeah, let's get it out of our systems. Not to be confused with that, but it's been dropped many times and the wing has just, come off. But basically the actual story was Subaru's story, and well, at the time there was no, this generation of WRX, which is, well, frankly, I'm glad it's not in the UK. And I wish actually never existed. But this I took a picture of, and it's not even on one of those bases, so it's actually easier to take a picture of. So I took a picture of this, and basically there was I think it was either Evo on the left and then Pretzel on the right, either way, and then this was in the middle, as this is what, the latest, version of the Subaru is, how Subaru got to this part. And then I took a picture of myself and became Colin McRae. And then I got a friend of mine to take a picture of himself, and he became Tommy Magnum in the Evo, and we just stood like this in the posters with mud and sky and all that. So that's that. Okay. This again, remote control car, but this is the Stink Eye version. So technically I've got every single version here besides the Bug Eye. So I've got the Mean Eye here. I've got the Blob Eye here and here. I've then got the Hatch Up here, and then the Saloon here of the Stink Eye, and then I've obviously got the Raptor / Evo Eye, but I've got nothing of the Bug Eye. Not even these books have Bug Eye on the poster. That's the only one I'm missing. But anyway, yeah, remote control. I remember playing it in the park, and I remember, taking it off-road, as you do with the Subaru. But of course, being a remote control car, it is 2-wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive. So it gets stuck in some moments. So, yippee. Where did this go? It went here. Next is this. It is, I don't even know what it is, I just know it's got a picture of a Subaru with the name. It's glass with some picture on the back, and then if you look at the side, it's, nothing in there. So I don't actually know how this works. It's kind of like an illusion. I really don't know how it works. It's crazy. But yeah, this is actually quite nice. It's actually really heavy because it's glass. Okay, we move on to this. Subaru parking only, lesser cars will be clamped. My best friend got me this, and it used to be over there next to the calendar before I got this Subaru shelf thing here. And basically, that's really it, you know, nothing really else to say about it. So yeah, if you do park in my area, you will be clamped. The next is a clock. Now this is not blue, I will admit, you know, there's 3 red items, or should I say 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. But this is a BRZ, and it's one of those crazy modified ones, not even modified, just crazy drawn ones, you know, with wheels the size of me, and I'm a small person, so that's a bit of an outstretch. But this actually has my name on it. Yeah, if you didn't know, my name's Danae, nice to meet you. What's your name? And this clock, I had it for a bit and then it stopped. It stopped working, so it's like, throw the other bits away, they're in the drawer somewhere, and I just put this in the Subaru Shrine. This was actually done on Amazon, so if you want to do this, write someone's name for someone, then, well, perfect gift until it actually stops, and then they say, what the right. And lastly, but not lastly, is this picture. This was drawn by a friend of my dad's, and well, it's basically, you know, the blob eye, basically blob eye, blob eye, blob eye, blob eye, blob eye, blob eye, bloody hell. But yes, this is drawn, and it's actually a really nice drawing. The shapes are actually correct, and it's drawn with a sort of finesse as well, like a sort of like a thin sketch that you'd see. I don't know where you'd see it, I'm not an artist. But yeah, it is really nice, and it's in a nice frame as well. Now I say last but not last, because even though it's not actually a part of the shrine, it's still Subaru. So we've got this, it's not a poster, it's not a flag, it's, I don't know what it is. It's a banner? Yeah, banner, that's it. Not Bruce Banner though. So it says Subaru with the logo, and again, the blob eye. Pro Drive, STI, Subaru Technical International, which is what it means, and then a bunch of sponsors. And I even got this, again not part of the shrine, but it is a pillow with Subaru on it and a feather sticking out of it. Thank you, whoever this dead bird is, thank you for this pillow. Now what you might know is everything looks correct until you see the Subaru badge is the wrong way around, which I don't know how that would happen. And then there's this calendar. This is a self-made calendar of Vistaprint. I've been doing it for many years. Last year I did a WR1, which is this here, and then next year coming again WR1, and then I have to think of something else. But yeah, that is really it. Also, I do have a flag over there, but I can't really turn this around. But you may have seen it in a couple of videos. Yeah, it's a humongous flag really. Background picture of my phone is a Subaru. Again, blob eye. Yes, I know it's my favourite, but where's the Hawkeye? That's a good point. I don't have the Hawkeye. I didn't notice. I've only got the blob eye. I didn't notice that. And a BRZ, which isn't an Impreza. Yeah, but anyway, that does conclude my Subaru Shrine. If any girl comes to my room, they're gonna, you know, be stagnant in awe at what they're looking at. Considering one person can be this crazy about a car. Yeah, so when the time comes, the time comes. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This, I believe, is it? Yes, this is gonna be one of the last videos of this year of 2023. I say one of the last because I've also got YouTube shorts that I'm doing as well, which is actually non-car related. It's actually about a topic that used to be my passion before cars. I won't spoil it just then unless you've actually watched it first. So yeah, do be wary of that. And also I'll be doing a non-car related poll, which is exactly the same topic as the YouTube shorts. But like sort of different names and all that. But you know, we are ending right now. I have 242 subscribers. I did do a New Year's YouTube short as well, which suggests that I don't have 242 at this moment. Yes, very cringeworthy. But anyway, I mean, if we manage to get 250 by the end of the year, you know, I'll be extremely happy. Even if we don't, you know, I'm happy. You know, we've got over 100 subscribers this year, which, even though is not a big amount of subscribers considering what people like Mr. Beast gets, for a small YouTuber like me, it actually means something. You know, getting 1 subscriber is like getting 100 or 1,000 subscribers even. So to get 100 feels like, you know, 1,000, 10,000 even. But yeah, it has been great. Hopefully 2024, you know, more subscribers, etc., and the figures goes up. But anyway, I'll see you guys next year for that YouTube shorts. And then obviously car reviews. If you want me to review a car, then you can let me know in the comments as usual. And Instagram again at the end. Please follow both, even though one's actually not car related. But anyway, I'll see you guys next year, and enjoy your Christmas and enjoy your New Year's Eve. And then I'll interrupt your New Year's Day with my shorts video, because that will be uploaded right in the morning, because I'm up till like 1 or 2 o'clock that day. So yeah, peace.